game. All of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. While your sportsmanship actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game, the cheerleaders, the band, the pep squad, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for tonight's game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials for both schools. Their role is not like on those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. This means that you as a fan, 1, should not criticize the players on either team. 2, should not boo the officials. 3, should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds since it is a violation of the state law. 4, should be courteous to the visiting fans. And 5, should cheer your team. And 6, show the respect for injured players on both teams. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of the national anthem. And now for the introduction of the teams. First, the visiting Golden Bears from Dallas, Texas.
Welcome everyone. This is Matt Malatesto of VYPE Media, joined by Todd Freed. We are at the Hill at Prairie View A&M Panther Stadium. Huge game tonight. We had a little bit of a delay with weather. We'll probably start in about 10 to 15 minutes. The band, the national anthem's been done, so we're getting close. this is a rematch of last year's state championship where South Oak Cliff won, and also a rematch of 2 years ago where Randall won. So, join us tonight, Matt Malatesta, Todd Freed. We're going to fly this plane for one of the biggest, most anticipated matchups in the city of Houston, in the state of Texas this weekend. They've already done national anthem.
That's good. To Prairie View, welcome back to Prairie View A&M University, everyone, otherwise known as The Hill. This is Todd Freed, host of the H-Town High School Sports TV show with VYPE Media's Matt Malatesta, and we are excited to be here for this great season opener, Matt. We're used to these teams playing in the state final, so this is confusing. Against each other in the state final.
That is true. The last 2 years, I mean, they've built a little bit of a rivalry, but just think about what Coach Jason Todd has done at South Oak Cliff. 3 state championships in the last 5 years. 2 years ago, Randall beats them. Last year, they take care of business and beat Randall. So let's call this the rubber match, the rematch.
They call it the rubber game of the match.
We'll call it that.
We'll call it that. But obviously not nearly as much on the line playing in the season opener. But what a cool way to start it off at this beautiful stadium. And Randall had a playoff game here last year that I attended. And, of course, Randall won. They won all their games until they got beat by South Oak Cliff in that state final.
And, hey, here's the deal.
What's the deal?
This is a heavyweight matchup. Everybody in the state of Texas is waiting to see what Landon Williams-Callis can do against this vaunted South Oak Cliff defense. Landon Williams-Callis, the Texas commit, could go down as possibly the best running back in the history of the city of Houston, maybe the state of Texas. We'll see how this plays out.
Well, we'll talk about that as the game goes along. You know, he needs 3,679 yards.
That's a career for some people.
To break the Sugarland Express Kenneth Hall's record. So he got 3,502 last year, so it can be done.
Well,
but first things first.
Yes.
Now, they didn't play South Oak Cliff in the season opener last year. So
no, they didn't.
And they've moved up to 5A Division I this season. So theoretically, the competition may get tougher along the way. We'll see how that goes. Couple of the same teams in their district, some new teams that have joined along the way. So
I'm excited. We had a game last night. Iowa Colony playing College Park in the city of Houston. Tonight, we're on the way west side of town in Waller/Prairie View to see this tremendous matchup. Okay, here we go. We're kicking off the game presented by Lone Star College tonight. And welcome to all the folks on Texas as well. They'll be simulcasting this game.
Oh, very nice.
This evening.
All right, we are excited, and we are about set for the opening kickoff here at The Hill, Panther Stadium, Prairie View University.
Getting over here, Todd. The weather was a little daunting.
Yes.
It was a little daunting.
So it's going to be Yassine Mohammed who's going to do the kickoff duties. It's a short pooch kick. It's taken and down at the 25-yard line, taken by DeJuan Jones. And so South Oak Cliff all set to go for their first offensive play of the season.
Jaden Williams, the quarterback, returns. That's scary. He had a tremendous year last year, committed to Stephen F. Austin. But tonight, one of their big offensive linemen who's committed to UT will not be playing. I think it's kind of precautionary. They're kind of holding him out, waiting a little bit for district. He had a knee situation, but he'll be that. Nonetheless, big Brian Swanson, the UT commit, which is kind of cool. Storyline. Landon Williams-Callis will be running behind Swanson in years to come at UT.
All right, Jaden Williams ready to lead the way. He threw for over 2,600 yards last year, 26 touchdowns, had a big game in the state final victory over the Randall Lions.
Also, special thanks to all the coaches and the administrators, especially Devin Gabbard from Lamar Consolidated ISD for getting us on the air tonight, and the fine folks at Prairie View A&M.
All right, all set to go. Man in motion, Williams to throw. He goes deep on the first pass, and it's incomplete. Had a man open, but just missed. Intended for Brendan Freeney.
Nothing like taking a shot. A shot right off the jump.
Second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Williams will hand it off. And busting through there, still going, and a first down up to the 36-yard line. Nice run by Kenneth Young of the Golden Bears.
Kenneth Young has been waiting his turn. I love the tempo. The tempo's moving. Kenneth Young, waiting his turn. A senior this year, hoping to have a big breakout season.
And it's a fake to Young, and Williams will fall forward for a gain of 3 to the 39-yard line.
What I'm loving to see is the turnover, right? The turnover of all of these teams, these state powers. So many kids have graduated. Now the young guys from the JVs and the sophomores are coming up to make their mark. We saw that a lot last night.
And off left side, and short gain. They'll mark it at the 41. That will set up third and about 5 yards for the Golden Bears. South Oak Cliff, 3 state championships in the last 5 years.
It's crazy. Crazy.
They snapped the 31-game winning streak of these Randall Lions last year in the state final. That was the first loss for Randall of the season, their first loss in 2 seasons. Williams to throw. It's caught, but that'll
Great
be a
coverage.
loss, and it'll be 4th down for the Golden Bears.
I tell you what, Jaden Williams gets that ball out of his hands quick, and he can make kind of all the throws.
Looked like Caden White made the play for the Lions.
Yeah, great stop, but man, zip on the ball. That's a long throw, and he just seems like that was just kind of a flip of the wrist. But great coverage by the Randall Lions.
So 4th down and 5 from the 41. South Oak Cliff will punt it away. Nice high spiral. And there's a fumble, and Randall gets it back.
Dangerous. Todd Freed, dangerous, special teams, high school sports, always a circus.
Kamar Chavez-Brown recovers the muffed punt, and we'll see our first look of the season. All eyes on Landon Williams-Callis. Last year rushed for 3,502 yards and 61 touchdowns. He broke Kenneth Hall's single-season Texas record of 57 touchdowns in a single season.
Okay, you say...
But we have a new quarterback for the Lions this year. Pass is complete. It's going to be a double pass to Williams-Callis. There's contact. And are we going to get a flag? No flag. Ooh. Boy, it looked like there was contact before the ball got there. Cody Smith knocks it away, and it's incomplete. What a way to start it off.
What a way to start it off.
See the little bit of contact right there. Landon Williams-Callis almost makes the catch, and it's incomplete. That was Kamar Chavez-Brown who threw the ball.
That was a nice throw. And you're saying all eyes are on Landon Williams-Callis. I think all eyes are on Brady Bratcher. He's got to have a season, bro. He's got to have a season for them to get back to the state finals. It's going to be on him.
So Landon Williams-Callis gets his first. We have a late flag come in. That's interesting. He gains 3 yards on his first carry of the season. And then I don't know if we had a face mask or a little extracurricular activity. The flag came down after the whistle. There you see the discussion.
Well, there's no love lost between these two teams. The coaches are great. They get along really good, but they're uber competitive, right? These teams are feisty. And we had some time over the summer, and we spent some time at South Oak Cliff. And what I loved is they don't really mention Randall High School by name. They say, hey, you mean that team from Houston that's got that running back? They will not say Randall High School.
Here's they called a personal foul right there. You see to the helmet. And there's your 15 yards.
That's legit.
That looks like a proper call by the officials.
Penalty on the defense.
Big.
So big 15-yard penalty, and that'll give Randall its first down of the 2026 football season.
Isaiah Udom, he's committed to Texas State, #1 in that defensive backfield. Oh, broken play here.
Bratcher breaks it back the other way, and he's dropped for a loss back at the 41-yard line.
You're simply not outrunning this defense right here. When you have to change directions, that's a no.
Number 2, Jarian Hampton.
Jarian Hampton gets him down on the ground, loses 4. And the offensive line for Randall is heavy set.
Here's Williams-Callis up the middle. And he powers his way up to the 45-yard line. Gain of 11.
What's so impressive about him is he can run between the tackles. When he bounces it out, he's fast. He's got incredible vision. You just cannot teach the vision. And he's not afraid of contact, Todd.
And he gets the ball again. Spins out of a tackle. A first down to the 35 and to the 31-yard line.
I'm not even going to comment.
Oh, we have a late flag come in. And now the player takes off his helmet. And I think we're going to have 15 more yards against the Golden Bears here.
Sometimes when things happen with a special player like #1, you just shut up and just let the video speak for itself.
So 2 personal fouls on the opening drive here. That brings it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And you know, last year, it was just a little bit of inconsistent quarterback play. I would have to say last year, you know, once South Oak Cliff really got it going in that state championship game, and then they were forced to throw the ball. That's not really what Randall does. But the quarterback position this year needs to be unlocked.
And here's Bratcher.
He's wide
Goes
open.
to Williams-Callis, wide open. And close to the first down, all the way to the 7. Let's see where they spot it. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. It'll be second down and 1.
So what's so cool about Williams-Callis is that in Texas, I'd be obsessed with him also. But he's an every down back. He can catch. He can do anything in between the tackles, short yardage. He can bounce it outside.
And there he is, up the middle, and loses his helmet. No flags, but it is a first down and a first and goal for the Randall Lions. And Landon will have to come out for a play after losing the helmet.
Yeah, like I was saying, he can catch. He's a pretty good blocker as well. So you don't see the total package all the time as it relates to running back prospects. And people are like, the running back position, it's important. The running back position is important. Don't get it twisted.
I'm not. Don't you?
You
worry.
were kind of.
I know. I am not twisted at all. All right. So without Williams-Callis in the lineup, they'll hound it up the middle, and good stop at the 2-yard line.
Now we're going to have another flag.
Avery Ford on the carry.
This is going to be. It looks like it's going to go against Randall, a personal foul, right here on the outside. Receiver.
Well, that would be 3 personal fouls on the opening drive of the game for Randall.
Judah.
And that one,
Huda
you're
Moby.
correct. That
Yes.
one is against Randall. So 2 personal fouls already on one series against South Oak Cliff, and on the very same series, 1 against the Randall Lions.
I think the refs are kind of setting the tone here. I get it.
That's a big one. You had first and goal at the 4. That's a dead ball foul also. So you lose the down. You lose 15 yards. You have second down and goal now from the 17-yard line.
That's unfavorable. But we're talking about this offensive line. It's really improved, I think, year over year for Randall.
Here's Brady Bratcher to throw, and it's overthrown. Intended for Kamar Chavez-Brown.
He's their playmaker. But Sam Thiergood, number 71, that left tackle, he's committed to University of Houston, but he's kind of the anchor of that offensive line. But it is sizable.
Third down and goal from the 18, make it the 17-yard line. Brady Bratcher will hand it off to Williams-Callis and gets a few yards to the 12, and they will settle for a field goal attempt after starting off with first and goal at the 4-yard line. But of course that penalty was a big one. Ayo Awabokakan in for the field goal. 30-yard attempt right down the middle. And that kick is spot on. It's good. And the Randall Lions score first. 3-0. We'll be back with the Lions kickoff within a minute. No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, the break is nice. All right, just like that, we are back. 3-0 Randall Lions. They drive it down the field on their opening possession, albeit they had the benefit of 2 personal foul penalties go their way, one against them that may have cost them a touchdown. Yassine Mohammed is the kickoff, short kick, ball's
on
free,
the ground.
but it looks like the Golden Bears recovered. So the strategy was good, the ball was loose, but South Oak Cliff recovers at the 42-yard line.
So we had kind of a pooch kick. We had a, let's call it a receiver pass in the first play of the game.
Yeah, that was a cool play.
Yeah, cool play.
It didn't
for
quite
Randall.
work, but it was cool.
So Randall,
We like cool.
they're pulling out all the stops here. Let's see how this defense can
Jaden Williams.
lock down this Bears offense.
Jaden Williams ready to go back to work from the 42-yard line. Good field position for South Oak Cliff. Pass is incomplete. Tristan Moore in and out of his hands. I don't know that he would have had much there, but
Man, this guy has a rocket ship of an arm. I mean, talk about a shortstop. This guy has
too much of an arm on that pass.
Yeah, they're going to love him in the land of the Lumberjacks.
Williams will hand it off up the middle, and falling forward for a gain of 3 yards to the 5-yard line is Kenneth Young.
It would also is cool about this game. There's so much chatter and banter about who's better, Houston, Dallas. It just goes on and on. And I don't know if you can see the jerseys, but the South Oak Cliff jerseys has one word across the chest. Simple. Dallas.
Dallas. They're down in 5. Williams scrambles out of it on the run, throws it across the field. Nobody there, and incomplete. Another terrific job by the Randall Lions defense.
Great pressure.
3 and out for the second time in a row. The Golden Bears will be forced to punt.
Yep, there's the jerseys. You can see just straight Dallas.
That's interesting.
Coming out of the Dallas ISD.
Yeah.
And, of course, Randall coming out of Lamar Consolidated ISD. What a tremendous district both of those are. Oh, goodness, we got a
Ball
fumble.
is loose and tackled back at the 33-yard line. And Randall will take over right there.
Randall getting some breaks early, or really causing.
Leo Varela couldn't hold on to it, the punter, and
they're making their own breaks. Now here comes Randall again. And I like what they did in their first
Varela,
series.
he just drops it, and then he doesn't really have a chance to do anything but get tackled. And a big break for the Randall Lions as Brady Bratcher gets set to go back to work, their second possession of the game.
Did we talk about special teams earlier?
We might have mentioned
it could be kind of a circus early on the season, early in the season at the high school level.
Here's Williams Callis, left side,
No,
gets by the
trouble.
defenders, 25, 20, down the sideline, out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
It looks like a video game. I mean, he makes it look easy, and it ain't easy. Okay, you know, everybody talks about him being, you know, the being relatives with Jaquiz and James Rogers from Lamar Consolidated High School in the careers that they both had, winning a state championship at Lamar Consolidated.
Here's Bratcher, rolls right. His pass is complete, on the money, and down to the 9-yard line.
Nice and simple. What I love about what Brian Randall is doing is keeping his quarterback, you know, inside of himself, not trying to do too much, just kind of work the system, easy, highly efficient, short passes.
Here's Williams Callis, right side.
And then hand it to this guy.
Good job by the Golden Bears defense that time. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard. That was Judah Edomobi who made the reception on the previous play. 3rd down and 1 from the 9-yard line.
Udomomi, they owed him one, or he owed them one for that 15-yard penalty. Personal foul on that previous drive.
And Bratcher keeps, and he is sacked for a loss. Back at the 20-yard line. And they'll be forced to kick a field goal. So Randall gets inside the 10 on both of its first 2 possessions. They only get a field goal out of it the first time, and now will attempt a 36-yard field goal.
Great job by Landon Dellums. Just, you know.
Ayo Awobokan in for the 36-yard attempt.
Dellums just a sophomore on the defensive end. As a defensive end, great job.
That one is good. It does sneak in there.
Oh.
Good. From 36
so that makes it 6-0, but the Golden Bears dodge a bullet. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in just a second.
For the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do the thing.
All right, we are back. 6-0. The Richmond Randall Lions on top of the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. All the scoring coming from Ayo Awobokan of the Randall Lions. Again, as most of you watching are aware, this is a rematch of the last 2 state finals where the 2 teams split. That kickoff bounces. Now it's taken at the 22-yard line, and not much there. The one Jones on the return. We saw another helmet fly free. We've seen a lot of loose helmets so far in this game, Matt.
We have. It is chippy out there, but I tell you what, that kicker is dropping it in the bucket. Tremendous job on placing that ball in between the deep and mid returners.
No kidding.
And I mean, he's done that a couple times.
So South Oak Cliff will get the ball for the 3rd time in the first quarter. Both the previous possessions resulted in 3 and outs. And the Randall Lions defense doing a great job from the 25-yard line now. Bad snap. They'll get the handoff off, but it's a 2-yard loss.
And here comes another helmet.
That was Jamori Levi for Randall, who came in and made the tackle back at the 23-yard line.
That's a heck of a tackle. I'm just trying to keep up with the helmets, honestly.
Actually, it might have been Eldred Gonzalez who made the tackle. In either case, it's a loss of 2. See the official talking to the wide receiver there next to us.
I think
up close and personal.
The ref is talking to both coaches. You see him going all the way across the field and pulling both coaches like, hey, let's chill out.
Well, this is quite a scene here.
Yeah, these teams have history now.
Long discussion with each head coach. Coach Brian Rand over here has gone back to the sidelines. Now we're ready to go. Second down and 12. Williams will throw. He has a man wide open. It's complete. 35, 40, still going to the 45-yard line. Brandon Freeney, first down of the game for South Oak Cliff.
Well, I tell you what, that was also sprung by Kristen Ivy, just blocking his man all the way down the field on the outside. Tremendous job blocking downfield.
First down from the 45-yard line for South Oak Cliff. First down. They hand it off. No, it's a fake. Williams will go long, has a man out there, and it is caught, and it's going to be, oh, it's dropped. Incomplete.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
The quarterback thinks it's a touchdown, but it's a drop.
Fabian Adams had it. We'll watch it again.
Yeah.
He was wide open, a perfect pass by Williams. And let's see it again. Here he is. Has the ball, 1-2, juggling, it's incomplete.
That was a beautiful play call. Everybody was on the right side of the field, fakes it right, and just a tremendous pass. Right on target. That's how quick a game can change, Todd.
I mean,
A
he had
deep
it for a
ball like
long
that.
time.
He did.
He had it for a while, but it was incomplete. But so they hand it off, and not much there. It'll be 3rd and long.
You know what? It's the DBs and the receivers that are always in the little melee in the back of the in the secondary. Just
It's Damaj Bass who came in to get that carry, and he gets 2 yards.
But I like what Ryan Randall does. He kind of leaves these DBs on a bit of an island.
3rd down and 8. Jaden Williams at his 42. Now will run. He's got a lot of green ahead of him. He's got a first down, and we have a flag, and that one's probably going to come back.
Yeah, that's a hold.
And that flag came down really late, so unnecessary hold.
It sprung him. Number 58 is going to be called for the hold right there. Kelvin Daruna.
So penalties kind of killing South Oak Cliff so far
right
in this
here.
first quarter.
Watch 58.
Kind of grabbed him.
Yeah. So Todd Freed, Matt Malatesta. This is the Friday night showdown presented by VYPE and presented by Lone Star College.
Lone Star College.
How about that?
I like that. Great school.
I could take some classes now. I need some classes.
I think you should. Maybe we'll send you
History.
a journalism class. Maybe?
Well,
a little refresher.
I got that.
A little refresher, though.
Can't hurt. Cannot hurt.
You know, like lawyers have to do their whatever.
Yeah.
Why can't you do that? 3rd down and now 20. Williams just throws it out. Long way to go. That's not going to get it.
Great tackle.
Boy, the gang tackle there.
Cameron Oderberry does a great job. Does a great job.
Nowhere to go for Javian Jefferson.
Making like just a quality open field tackle. You don't see that a lot, but just a great open field tackle right there.
So the last time they punted, the snap was fumbled. It resulted in a Randall field goal. They haven't reset the play clock. A little bit of mix-up. They called the timeout because it was about to hit 0. They got the timeout in just in time. Only they're going to reset the game clock.
Golden Bears.
So they'll reset the game clock to 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Leo Varela will go back to punt again. Third punt of the first quarter.
Look at this beautiful night.
It did, you know, we had some lightning earlier. It was looking a little ominous.
The PV water tower is looking majestic out there. Look at that.
That is very cool.
And hey, look.
Last night we were looking at the golden moon.
Yep.
And now we're looking at the
Well, here's what I'm looking at.
The golden tower.
Out here in the hill is some winds. Tremaine Jackson has completely flipped the script over here as the head coach, okay? What a historic season they had last year, and they're coming this year. Great season. It was really cool because we got to do our citywide media day here last year, and we kind of feel the energy building. And sure enough, PV is on the map for college football.
Great facility. So Varela to punt. This time he gets it off nicely. Chavez Brown takes it at the 17. And short return to the 23-yard line by Kamar Chavez Brown.
Great.
6 seconds to go in the first quarter here at Prairie View A&M University.
You know how I feel about special teams, and you know how I feel about returners not letting that ball get on the ground.
I know,
and
it
roll. And what a I mean, it's the little things in high school football. Making that catch, not letting it roll to the 5-yard line. It's little things, game changers. Now, why? Because Landon Williams-Callis could break off an 80-yard touchdown right here. Who knows?
All right. They'll hand it off the middle.
Great fake.
And a big run on a first down to the 37-yard line.
That's
Marion Jones.
That'll be the first quarter, but
takes the carry, a nice gain and a first down.
That's a big time 5-star decoy right there that sprung that. All right, hey.
We'll take a quick break. Be right back with the second quarter. 6-0. Randall leads it after one quarter over South Oakland.
To do the thing. For the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials. For the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5. And for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do-the-thing.
We're back at Prairie View A&M University. This is Todd Freed along with Matt Malatesta. 6-0. Randall over South Oak Cliff. A pair of field goals for the Lions. They'll have the ball in good field possession to start the second quarter. South Oak Cliff had a great opportunity. Pass that was dropped. And a beautiful, just a beautiful pass.
It was.
Right in his hands.
Perfect.
He had it for like a step or two, but that forced the third punt of the first quarter for South Oak Cliff. So Brady Bratcher gets to work. He pitches to Landon Williams-Callis, and flag comes down. We might have a face mask, man.
I think you could be right, or a hold. It's one of the two.
It's one of the two. We're going to find out shortly.
But when you have a guy like this, I mean, he's a great decoy. And you saw that on the play before, right up the gut, kind of the fullback taking it 15 to 20 yards.
It is a holding.
Yeah. But you got to get balanced. You got to get balanced. I know you want to give him the ball. Yep. He got his arm in there.
Penalty on the offense.
And the ref had a great view of that.
First down and 20 from the 26-yard line. Oh, little inside handoff, little trick play. Williams-Callis hands it off to Jamori Levi. And after all that, he gets 4 yards to the, make it 5 yards to the 31-yard line. Second down and 15.
But it's something you just got to watch as a linebacker, as a defensive lineman. You've got to kind of watch where the ball's going, or maybe that's the opposite usually. But you cannot hone in on number one.
Handoff right side, big opening. And it's a first down all the way to the 42-yard line.
Not a first down. It was a long second and about 18. So we got a third down. But, man.
Jamarian Jones.
Great pickup by Jones.
And there goes another helmet.
Come out of the game. Why do you got to come out of the game with these helmets? Big 79 on the ground here. We do not like.
You're correct. They had the long way to go after the penalty. So third down. And there's a player down, so we'll have a stoppage. Big 79.
Here he comes. Just a little ankle.
Yeah.
Just a little ankle. A little something.
We believe they must have had a jersey switch because 79.
It's not on the roster.
It's not on. I have like 3 different rosters here. It's not on any of them.
Well, you know, a couple years ago, when Randall wins state, 2 years ago, over
2 years
South
ago.
Okay.
38-35.
Brian Randall loses because his coaches got head jobs. Brooks Hatt goes to Memorial, and Stephen Hill gets the Fulsher job. So it's a big deal. So in steps Phil Wilson, who's done a really good job of managing a superstar as well as, you know, kind of keeping everybody eating. Let's go. Everybody else has got to eat too. And he's done a really good job, especially tonight with some of the creative play calls he's come up with so far.
So they have Avery Ford in the backfield right now. Williams Callis will take the handoff out of the receiver spot, and he's close to the first down. Looks like a first down for the Lions. Nice play call. Speaking of doing a good job with the offense.
A lot of eye candy
they had Williams Callis just to the left of the left tackle.
Todd, he was one arm tackle from breaking it. And, okay, Randall. They moved from D2 to D1. They played South Oak Cliff in week 1. Who did they play in week 2? Westfield. Doesn't get any easier. Oh, great.
Handoff right side.
Great move.
Jones. And he takes it all the way down to the 49-yard line. Another nice run by Jamarian Jones.
Jamarian Jones having a game right now. Great job. He's just able to spell Landon, and you know, he didn't have to hit the home run. Don't hit the home run. Give me 5, 6, give me 8, give me 20. Great job by Jones, keeping him off balance. But Westfield, another defensive line heavy team that they're going to see next week, which is a 6A school.
Bratcher will keep. He throws, and it is caught out of bounds. Nice catch, though, by Chavez Brown, but he was way out of bounds, and it'll be a third down and 5.
Yeah, Chavez Brown, he's a talent. Just great body control as a receiver, and not a bad pass. He didn't want to throw an interception. He's getting in high pursuit, and, hey, throw it where only the receiver can catch it. I don't hate the play.
So they've got Jones and Williams Callis in the backfield. Man in motion. They'll give it to Jones up the middle, and a big hole and a first down for the Lions down to the 39-yard line.
My dude, Jonesy is going off right now. And it's just setting it up. You can feel it. Can you feel it?
Oh, I feel it.
He's setting it up. Number 1. But Jones is just doing his job and really dominating this drive right here. What would you call this formation, Todd? This is old school right here.
Well, it's Landon Williams Callis. He can throw it back to
I
Bratcher,
knew it.
who's wide open.
Woo!
Brady Bratcher, quarterback turn receiver, makes the catch. And first down to the 20-yard line.
Let's have some fun. OC Phil Wilson of Randall. Pulling out all the stuff. That's not a bad throw right there.
How about that?
Dangerous with the arm. I bet he played quarterback in Little League.
And they'll pitch it left side, big opening.
Yeah,
Williams Callis has a touchdown.
I think I said he's getting ready to hit me.
Landon Williams Callis with career touchdown 134. He is 2 touchdowns away from tying his cousin Jaquiz Rogers for the all-time touchdown record in the history of UIL Texas high school football.
Let's do it tonight. But you know what? I'm going to tell you.
You're so greedy.
Hey, look, you know who was big on that play? Jamarian Jones. Just if you run the replay back, the block. He gets 2 blocks to spring him. Tremendous job by Jones on that drive. Unsung hero. But hey, when you got that Cadillac, Landon Williams Callis behind you.
Kick by Awabokan is
it good?
It's good.
Okay, it took a minute.
So it's 13-0. We'll take a short break and be right back. 13-0. Randall over South Oak Cliff. We are back at Prairie View A&M University. VYPE Friday Night Showdown presented by Lone Star College. The kickoff by Randall after the touchdown run by Williams Callis. Short kick and a nice return up to the 40-yard line for South Oak Cliff.
Good field position.
And we have a late flag. And we've had 3 personal fouls already in the first half with 8:47 to go. 2 against South Oak Cliff, 1 against Randall, and let's see, looks like this one's going to go against Randall the way they're walking that way, and it is against Randall.
It is.
So that ties it up. 2 personal fouls against each team with a little over a quarter played in the season. That's a lot.
It is. But
it's not a record, but it's a lot.
It doesn't help your cause. Just stay composed. No, it's actually on South Oak Cliff.
Oh,
that's what I thought. It looked like it was on South Oak Cliff.
Well, they started to go one way, and
they definitely called it against Randall.
And then Randall was walking, and so that's 3 against South Oak Cliff. And that's kind of it's a little bit ugly here in the first half.
I know Coach Jason Todd just cannot stand when this happens. Just composure. It's just composure. That's simple. And early in the season, first game, of course, and these teams got beef.
Handoff and nothing there as the Lions defense.
I'll tell you what, the Lions defense is really, really impressive.
That was Amari Bull Harris.
And LJ Gonzalez. You know, last season, everybody was so focused on Pac-Man Noriel, or Pac-Man, what was his last name? Dominguez. And he's now at TCU, but they seem like they're more of a unit.
Williams has a man wide open, and he overthrew it.
There's a wheel route, it looks like.
Brandon Freeney was wide open.
From number 6, Jaden Williams, to number 0, Brendan Freeney.
But man, he was open.
So Oak Cliff with a big third down conversion attempt here, already trailing 13-0 with 8:11 to go in the second quarter.
You get the ball to Brendan Freeney, he is massive. Number 0, just a junior, 6'4", 220. He's a problem out there.
Williams to throw, under pressure, gets it away. It's complete, and I believe it's going to be short of the first down by a couple yards.
So early, you see how quickly Jaden Williams can change this game as the quarterback of South Oak Cliff. I mean, he gets hot. Beware when he gets hot.
I believe this is the 4th punt of the game already by Varela. With 8:06 to go in the second quarter, low snap, he fields it nicely, and a high punt, and it'll be taken and returned and brought down at the 42-yard line. His knee did touch the ground. Jameer Young on the return for the Richmond Randall Lions.
Jameer Young on the return.
Richmond just southwest of Houston. Lamar Consolidated ISD.
Devin Gabbert is he's a great guy. He does a great job of not letting things get too big and too low as the AD of that district, because he's got a lot of moving parts. Okay, they got one stadium in that district. One. Now they got kind of a half.
Well, we've been pitching for a new one, but nobody's listening to you and I either. I think we're just jinxing it, so we're not going to say anything. Bratcher gives it to Williams. Callis finds a little bit of room, wiggles his way for a 4-yard gain to the 46-yard line.
When he gets going like this, it's kind of like a death by 1,000 paper cuts, because he'll just, I mean, look, that's a 4-yard gain. That doesn't sound sexy, but it's a big deal.
Pass is complete. Chavez Brown has it, and he has, I believe, a first down right at the marker. We'll see where they spot it at the 48. And yeah, that is a first down for the Randall Lions.
And you're so worried about Landon Williams-Callis. I mean, he's thrown a ball. He's been targeted for like the first play of the game on a trick play touchdown pass receiving.
And he gets the ball again, breaks a tackle, and falls forward to the 44-yard line.
But look, that sets you up. Now it's 2nd and 6. It just makes it so much easier.
And this time Bratcher throws it. It's complete. Short gain to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 from that spot. 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. Good first half for the Randall Lions. Keep in mind, they're playing the #1 preseason team in the state of Texas in 5A Division II, defending state champion South Oak Cliff. And to be up 13-0 at this point is pretty impressive. Here's Bratcher to throw. And it's intercepted in and out of the hands, trying to lateral. They will lateral it, and still going, and out of bounds. And a late flag comes in.
I think it's going to be because a Randall player lost his helmet and was still playing, was still running down the field trying to tackle.
So you had one South Oak Cliff defender. Looked like if he picked it off, it was going to be a pick 6. It went through his hands into another defender, got the good return. He was looking to lateral it the whole time. He did. That resulted in the ball going all the way down to the 20. And then if we have the penalty, we'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty on Randall. But here's the thing. Brady Bratcher lived to play another play and throw the ball out of bounds. I mean, chunk it out of bounds, and you're a 4th and 3, and you could potentially go for it.
So there's the penalty. So watch as it
is
out of his
coverage.
hands, and then picked off.
I love number 2 right here. Sweet. In there, see, number 71 is running down the field, and you can't do that.
Penalty on the Lions.
Number 2 with the interception. Darion Hampton.
Hampton, great play by Hampton.
Yep. The senior making big plays.
And there's the tack on. So just like that, how
it happens.
How it changed. It was 13-0. They're driving to add on to the lead. And now South Oak Cliff with a chance to cut the lead in half and then some. First and goal at the 7-yard line. Well, we have movement. That's going to be probably offsides.
Yep.
Kenneth Young on the carry. But we believe it'll be half the distance to the goal against Randall.
Now keep in mind, Brian Swanson, the 6'6", 300-pound offensive lineman that's committed to UT, is not playing in this game with a little knee ding up. He's coming back. He'll be back, no problem.
That's kind of a big deal.
It's a big deal. So Zion Ragster, the Lamar commit, is kind of taking over, taking over the calls and the leader on that offensive line. So you got a big guy that you're missing on that offensive line, but they're doing a great job. Their offense has not done a great job, but now it looks like it's in the shadow of the goalpost here.
After the offsides, it's first and goal at the 3-yard line. More movement.
They got him again. That's just savvy quarterback play. Jaden Williams with the hard count and just Randall jumping.
And another offsides. So 3 straight penalties against Randall. After the interception, you had the tack on, and then the 2 offsides. It'll be Young left side, and an easy touchdown for South Oak Cliff, as the Golden Bears get their first touchdown of the season.
Golden Bears, number 5, Kenneth Young.
Kenneth Young made it look easy right over the left tackle. And waltzes in, and it seemed like a lopsided game. And now it's not.
Huge turnover, then a lot of penalties against Randall. And now, chance to make it 13-7. Extra point is good. We'll take a very quick break. 6 minutes to go in the half. It's Randall 13, South Oak Cliff 7.
By number 40.
This is for the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do-the-thing.
All right, we're back. VYPE Friday Night Showdown presented by Lone Star College. Matt Malatesta of VYPE. Todd Freed of H-Town High School Sports.
Hey, how you doing?
We got a good one. Look who we all came to see. This guy right here, number 1, Landon Williams-Callis, a UT commit. Every time he touches the ball, it's closer to history.
Well, he had that big kickoff return in the state final against South Oak Cliff last year, and he's back in the middle there to return. I have a feeling they're not going to kick it to him.
Why would you? Now, rumor has it these new cool helmets that South Oak Cliff had are the new Patrick Mahomes helmets that were dedicated to him.
Nice.
How about that? Patrick Mahomes, legendary Texas high school football player.
Yeah, I've heard of
yeah,
him.
he's kind of a thing.
He did okay for himself.
Kind of a thing. rooting for him after the ACL injury.
So Leo Varela, the punter, also the kicker. And on the ground it goes. And a nice return up to the 37-yard line. It's a good field position. And look at this. We got more shoving and pushing. And no flag this time. As we've talked about, already 3 personal fouls against South Oak Cliff, 1 against Randall in this first half of this first game.
Who's counting?
I am.
There's Coach Jason Todd. I mean, this dude is right off a central casting of a high school football coach in Dallas. I mean, he is the coolest dude. I got to tell you a quote that he told me the other day.
All right. After this play.
Okay.
Williams Callis in motion. They'll give it up the middle to Jamarian Jones. And he loses
Lord.
it. Ball is still free. And it's picked up by South Oak Cliff at the 48-yard line. That ball was out there for a while. Nobody knew about the fumble until it was recovered.
All right, I was singing the praises of Jones, and he had another really nice run here. Just looks like it gets punched out.
Landon Dellum on the recovery for South Oak Cliff. So 2 big turnovers by the Randall Lions on back-to-back possessions, and South Oak Cliff in great shape again.
Yeah, Landon Dellum's just a sophomore. This guy's going to be a superstar and big-time college recruit in years to come. But watch for the big play. They will take a shot right here. Book it, Dano. Book it.
All right. If you
always after a turnover. I would put like 7 defensive backs in.
Jaden Williams gets set to get back to work. First down at the 49-yard line. It's 5:46 to go here in the second quarter. Williams going deep. You were right.
Taking a shot.
Airs it out, and it's incomplete.
Nobody knows where it is.
Well, the receiver wasn't sure. He stopped.
I mean, that was thrown in the lights.
It was way up there. Incomplete.
So Jason Todd, we're talking about Dallas. We're there. We're interviewing him. Oh, there's a flag.
Yep.
And was it a free play?
No.
Going against South Oak Cliff.
South Oak Cliff.
So I'm like, Coach Todd, what is the deal with Dallas? What is the deal with I-20? What is the deal with South Dallas? He goes, Matt, it's like the Game of Thrones. And who's going to sit on the throne in what year? And I said, stop the interview. That's the best quote I think I've ever heard in the history of doing this for 20 years. I am a Game of Thrones fan, but he nailed it.
That's
and his voice is like gravel.
Fake by Williams. He keeps a great fake, and he gets all the way back to the 49-yard line. Gets most of the yardage they lost on the penalty. It'll still be second down.
And Williams can
11.
run. He can run, but he just is very comfortable in the pocket.
Williams will throw, and incomplete through another bullet.
It's kind of Patrick Mahomes-ish. I mean, it's a little side, it's like a little sidearm sidewinder he throws. And, you know, it's coming in there hot.
Third down and 11.
Big play right here. Randall has got to slow the momentum, which has turned.
Bad
good.
snap.
Whoa.
Williams will have
Goodness.
to fall on it. That's a break for Randall. That'll slow the momentum. And Varela will have to come in and punt again.
By number 5,
Well, that did not go as planned. across the city on that east side. Another Houston versus Dallas game. North Shore playing Lancaster. How do they say Lancaster? They say it funny. Lancaster. Lancaster. Okay. It's 14-0 North Shore over Lancaster early.
Punt by Barella. That's
Nice
a nice
punt.
one. Nice high, no fair catch. Woo.
Bold.
That was risky.
Bold.
Oh, we might have a face mask
What
there.
is this number 12? He ain't trying to go down. Jameer Young, he's not going down.
And the flags came down. He really needed to do a fair catch, but it might work out in Randall's favor if it is a face mask. It's either that or holding. We're going to find out in just a second. It is a face mask. So that's just the way he planned it.
Just, yeah.
I'm going to catch it in traffic.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
He's getting all kind of pulled. Look at that.
He's got
awkward.
He's got the helmet, Matt. It's like he had the side of the helmet, which is connected to the face mask.
It is. I know the city of Dallas was cringing when I was saying Lancaster. It's not Lancaster, it's Lancaster.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
I'll let you get in trouble.
Huge games this weekend in Dallas also.
And we have a timeout by Randall before they run the play.
Huge game.
Timeout, Lions.
We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Are you? Okay.
We are back at Prairie View A&M University. It's 13-7. Richmond Randall over South Oak Cliff. 4:04 remaining in the second quarter of play. Randall has first down at their own 33-yard line. Little reverse. And we have a flag come down, so that was a gain of 4, but it's probably coming back. Kamar Chavez Brown on the reverse.
Number 4.
And we're going to have holding. So a slew of penalties. And I don't use the slew word very often,
It's
man.
we're getting, you know.
There's been a load. We don't have a,
trapped in the
we don't
mud
have the
here.
official count, but we can tell you it's been a lot.
There have been some penalties.
Of all varieties.
We haven't seen the penalty of somebody running and trying to run after a play with their helmet off. That's been.
Now, is a face mask technically a personal foul? Because if you add that to our list, we're up to like about 5 personal fouls.
I'm not gonna say either way.
All right.
I think it is.
Well, we've had a lot of them. So they bring it back to the 23-yard line. Bratcher will roll left. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds, and a late flag comes in. Now it's getting a little bit
I can't
ugly.
imagine
Number 2, Brady Bratcher on the carry.
that that's a hold. Maybe?
It's another hold.
Man,
That
declined.
one is declined.
Holding.
So they'll
on
take the
offense.
down.
Declined.
Do you like the untucked shirt look by number 77? Is that a style? Is that fashion forward?
Well, the receiver left here is untucked as well. All right. Maybe it is the style. Here's Williams Callis, left side, brings it back, cuts it back to the middle a little bit.
That's annoying for South Oak Cliff. I mean, they got him, they don't got him. And that's just an easy 11-yard gain. It's kind of a big moment. Great block.
Good block.
Couple of good blocks by number 55 right there. And now, oh no, it's not a first down.
Jeremy Rawls with a nice block to spring him for a 12-yard gain.
I forgot about the 9 penalties they already had.
Yeah.
So
they're down and 8 from the 35-yard line.
Manageable, manageable.
3 minutes remaining.
Top of your screen. A lot of room up there.
Bratcher will throw. Now he's in trouble. He runs it.
Top of your
He's to the
screen.
40, first down.
He's got to run it.
And he does get the first down. Falls forward just past the market. He didn't have it at the 40. He had to get to the 44 and does so. Nice job by Brady Bratcher.
Heck of a job. Well, this is funny because you know how we do, right?
Oh, I know how we do. I don't even know what you're talking
and
about.
these, like, we'll get text messages during the broadcast.
Oh, I don't read them.
Okay.
Well, unless it's my mom, then I'll think about it. Oh, wait a second. Matt, it's it's first down. There we go. Here's Bratcher. Gives it to Williams Callis. Spins. And still going up to the midfield mark. We'll get the 2-minute timeout coming up right here. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. 2 minutes to go in the half. It's 13-7. Richmond Randall over South Oak Cliff.
This is for the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do-the-thing.
We're back at Prairie View A&M University. Todd Freed along with Matt Malatesta. 2 minutes to go in the half. We've seen a lot of penalties.
So back to my story.
Yeah.
We're here. Coaches will text. They're texting me.
They're texting you right now?
Yeah.
And what are
Stephen
they saying?
Hill is the head coach at Fulshire.
Right.
Who was the offensive coach at Randall when they won a state championship.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And he is like, I love Brady Bratcher. He has some great composure. He's been waiting his turn. He throws a great ball. I feel like he's going to do a great job this year for Randall. Hey, that's an endorsement from his former offensive coach. How about that?
Yeah, here's Williams Callis. Why don't you ask Coach Hill what he thinks about Landon Williams Callis?
Well, he'll probably say he won us a
he's
state
not bad.
championship and I got a nice ring.
Okay. Well, you know, we're going to have Fulshire, speaking of Coach Hill, on our Thursday night
Yes, we
showdown
are.
against Cy Ranch later in the season. That should be a lot of fun. Cy Ranch picked up an impressive win over Hightower last night at Hall Stadium.
Brayton Baker, the quarterback over there, he's a good-looking 6'5" quarterback.
He's tall.
He is tall, and he had a nice game.
He did. Braden
He's
Baker.
committed to U of H.
I call him Braden Baker, the touchdown maker.
I knew you would. I knew you would. And they have a very well-rounded, balanced team on offense and defense. They move from Region 2 to Region 3. This is Cy Ranch. I don't know how we got off on Cy Ranch, but they've got a lot of Division I really good players. So watch out for them in the 6A Region 3 playoffs come the end of the year. But we have that game, Fulshire versus Cy Ranch, like we were saying.
I mentioned that already.
That was a full circle moment. I went around the block.
I just thought you weren't
down the
listening
street
to me.
to the convenience store and back home.
All right. Or something like that. But it's first down at the 46-yard line for Randall. And it's Williams Callis. And not that time. Good job by the South Oak Cliff defense.
That's a win right there for the Bears. Especially on a first down.
Braylon Brannon on the tackle.
It just changes your play calling.
1:30 to go. They still have 2 timeouts remaining. Second down and 11. Bratcher.
Got some room if he can get
Scramble.
away. Yep.
And he runs out of bounds. Smart move. Stops the clock at the 41-yard line and a gain of 6.
Bratcher showing some composure, waiting his turn. I love kids that kind of wait their turn and don't Hey, I'm going to transfer to so-and-so. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go across town, try and get some playing time. He's hung in there. And this is his team. I mean, this is kind of his team. He's the quarterback. He's QB1.
Third down and 6 from the 41-yard line. 1:19 remaining here in the second quarter at Prairie View.
4-down territory here, don't you think, Todd? He's got
Bratcher will run, and he's got the first down. He slips all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Bratcher is tucking and running. He sees the field really well. That kind of felt like a design run.
Handoff left side, big opening for Williams Callis. Still going all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And look at that. Oh, he's got that University of Texas right there on the helmet, Todd.
You got to love that.
I know you love that, you being a Texas Longhorn.
And we have a player down. We don't love that. 34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Injured player for South Oak Cliff.
And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, which I know you will, that Randall gets the ball coming out of the half.
I believe you're right.
I believe I'm right. I believe I'm right. Again. All right, Matt Malatesta, VYPE Media, Todd Freed, H-Town High School Sports. This is the VYPE Friday Night Showdown presented by Lone Star College. What a treat we have here at Prairie View A&M at the Hill. Super cool venue. I'm obsessed with what they do over here at Prairie View. Tremaine Jackson, the coach, has done. Could he be the Indiana of HBCU? You know how Indiana had a tremendous tournament.
Yeah, they won the national championship.
They did.
I heard about that.
PV had one of the longest losing streaks in the history of college football, and now they're sitting atop.
Very impressive, that's for sure.
Oh, man. And they're purple and gold. You know I'm an LSU Tiger, so I got to love the purple and gold.
We're all about the colors. All right, here we go. Oh, they were going to have Williams Callis in the Wildcat. Bratcher went in motion, but the penalty stops it.
I think the movement was on Bratcher. That was illegal. We're going to back it up 5. Coach, not thrilled about that.
No.
Not thrilled. But they had a moment right there. They were getting ready to have a moment because they had it all set up. They had a timeout. They had the play all set up.
And another timeout by Randall. So that'll leave them, I believe, with one timeout remaining. 27 seconds to go here in the first half. We've seen a little bit of everything, some cool trick plays. We saw Williams Callis get his 134th career touchdown. And we've also seen a lot of penalties.
And what I've also seen is a great crowd. I mean, South Oak Cliff came 3+ hours down here. Great crowd.
At least, yeah. I mean, this is a pretty good sized stadium. So when you've got, you know, if this were a high school sized stadium, you'd be you'd be close to filling up one side of it.
And, you know, people get their feelings hurt because Houston's got to travel to Jerry World to play all the state championship games, But that's just the way it is.
Here's Williams Callis out of the Wildcat. He takes the snap, and he breaks a tackle. He's still going, gets a springing block, and what a run. All the way down to the 13-yard line. Landon Williams Callis, he had defenders all around him.
I don't see a flag. I think that South Oak Cliff thought there would definitely be some sort of holding or
Yeah, number 7 for South Oak Cliff is down on the sideline, but what a run. And he gets out of bounds.
And did he pick up the first down? No, that was first down.
So Cody Smith down on the ground for the Golden Bears.
Coach Jason Todd just saying, wrap up. He's got the same hat. He's got the death row hat on. He's got the same hat when we were at his place when he had the legendary quote about the Game of Thrones. Same hat, death row. He's a fun guy, dude. He's sweet. And you know what I love about him?
What's that?
He's not afraid to go to social media. And when something's on his mind, he is going to put it out there.
Well, that's cool.
He is going to put it out there.
Second down. Well, first down with
Yes.
17 seconds to go in the half. First down at the 12-yard line for Randall, looking to extend the 13-7 lead. They do have one timeout remaining. Bratcher will roll left and goes out of bounds. Smart move by the defender not to hit him as he was out of bounds.
Very smart.
We've seen enough personal foul penalties already. So 10 seconds remaining.
And let's take a second to say
Time
hi to
for-
all of our YouTube watchers on VYPE, as well as on Texas.
Nice.
On Texas YouTube. Banging right now.
Excellent. All right, so you got time, I'm going to say, for one play.
One play and a field goal, huh?
Probably.
I mean, can we throw a fade route? I don't think we're ready for that.
So Bratcher will throw.
Nope.
Now in trouble.
Hold on to it.
And he gets
Timeout.
sacked. And they'll have to call a
Let's kick
timeout.
it. It's all good.
Now, Matt, wasn't there 10 seconds left when that play started?
There was.
Okay, so somebody forgot to start the
Yeah, here
the
it
game
comes.
clock.
They're gonna fix this.
And because I'm almost sure that play didn't take 0 seconds.
You would be right.
Probably took about 5. So I don't know what happened with the clock there.
Let's kick it, baby. Let's kick it. No problem.
But it's third down, and it's not 10 seconds. And if
Are
it
they
is,
kicking it?
then they don't need to kick the field goal yet. But it shouldn't be 10 seconds. Let's see what the official straightens them out. 1 second.
And that's a lot. I'm not sure 9 seconds, but who knows? Who's counting?
Well, so it was
wasn't 10
very
seconds.
close. But I don't know who was asleep at the clock. Maybe
It's all good.
Maybe it wasn't the operator. Maybe it just didn't roll.
Yeah.
Malfunction.
Sticky button. I've had a sticky button
Malfunction.
before.
But fortunately for Randall, there was still 1 second left. So South Oak Cliff calls a timeout before they attempt. Awabokun going for his third field goal of the half.
In theory, Todd, would you have thought that this would have been a higher scoring game at the half?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. I mean, seeing these two teams, which they won't play each other in the state championship because South Oak Cliff is 5A D2. Randall has moved up to 5A D1. But these two teams at the end of the season will look vastly different. I believe. I could be wrong. I need a pair of those glasses.
Awabokun for the 31-yard field goal to end the half. We might have an offsides, and it's blocked, but it doesn't matter. It was offside, so they're going to re-kick that and bring it 5 yards closer.
I got a technical question, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to answer this.
Oh, no.
I don't know that this is a great question. Is the field goal in high school wider than the field goal in college? As
the uprights?
the uprights.
Then college?
I'm going to have to chat.
I'm going to say it's the same as college.
Okay.
Because you know the rules.
I'm going to chat at the half.
The rules are pretty much the same. So the field goal is now 26 yards to end the half.
You got to go. You got to get
hit
legs.
it well and hits the crossbar, and it's no good. Did not hit that well at all. And even with the extra 5 yards, he didn't quite get there. So he's 2 for 3 in the half.
That looked like a chip shot out of the sand by me.
So Oak Cliff dodges a bullet. And at the end of the half, it's 13-7. Interesting first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. Great setting. And we're going to take a little bit of a break, Matt.
Yes, we are. We need a break.
We're going to take a break. So everybody stick around. We'll be back, what do you think, about 25 minutes or so for the second half. At the half, Richmond Randall 13, South Oak Cliff 7. We'll be back from Prairie View A&M University in just a bit.
Mic check. 1, 2. It's halftime. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2026-27 New Soul of the South Marching Band from Dallas, Texas. Tonight, our drum major, Miss Alaya AA Archett. Show her some love. New Soul South. Let's go. It's time to introduce our sections. Come out. It's our trombone section. The Slide Show Trombone. Give it up. Next, we have our fashion B-tones. Coming through the tunnel, we have our mega mellophone. And next, we have AMT, the almighty trumpets. Next, come through the tunnel, we have our sassy saxophones. Come through the tunnel. Next, we have our Jason Next, coming through the top, we have our Flossy Blues. Coming through the tunnel, we have our Cuba section, VYPE. And next, coming through, is our fabulous flags. And in the front, we have our 2026-27 Pivoters. And last, not least, we have our KO. And then on the front, we have our so sophisticated majorette. And ladies and gentlemen, when we all together, we are known as the new soul of the South marching band. Give it up one time. For our first song, the band will play Turn Up the Music by Chris Brown. In the back, we have our fabulous flags. Come on, band. Turn up the music. Give it up one time for the new soul of the South marching band and fabulous flags. And now it's time for our 2026-2027 Pivoters. They will dance to the song Run It by Chris Brown. Let's go, ladies. Is your man on the dance floor? Let's run it. Let's go. Let's go, ladies. Oh, 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 oh. Give it up one time for our Pivoters. It's time to get ratchet. What y'all know about that? Give me that. New soul, it's time to turn up. It's that new soul of the South. Come on, man, let's bring it back in. The new soul of the South is on the direction of Dr. William Allen, assistant directors, Mr. Dwayne S. Brand, Mr. Kenneth Clark, Dempsey and Dan's head coach, Christian Tillman, assistant. Flags, head coach, Miss Conley, sophisticated soul, major and head coach is Miss Arrington. And we out. Let's take it back to the stand. Let's go.
Performing a field hip hop this evening, choreographed by our leadership team to Wall by Chris Brown. Go Lions and enjoy! Ladies and gentlemen, from Thomas Randall High School, please welcome Mighty Lion Band and Guard. Here, the Mighty Lion Band and Guard on an epic journey across one of the most treacherous passages on earth, the Drake Passage. Under the direction of Josefat Jaime, Oscar Rodriguez, and Jesse Joseph, the Mighty Lion Band and Guard invite you to experience their 2026 production, The Crossing, A Journey Through the Drake.
All right, we are set for the second half. 13-7, Richmond Randall ahead of South Oak Cliff. Todd Freed of H-Town High School Sports, along with VYPE Media's Matt Malatesta, the VYPE Friday Night Showdown, presented by Lone Star College. We are here at Prairie View A&M University, Panther Stadium, also known as The Hill. South Oak Cliff will kick off to start the third quarter. And a squib kick. Randall recovers at the 23-yard line. So a little bit of a ragged first half, would you say, Matt, with all the penalties? We had a few turnovers. It was kind of all over the map.
It was, but, you know, that's first game jitters. Just kind of, you know, working it out. I think the second half is going to be more succinct. But what I love is that it's a one-score game. Anybody can win this game. And, man, just going down into the concourse. This game is packed.
There was a huge crowd on the home side for Richmond Randall. Here's Brady Bratcher on the run, throws, and incomplete. Just out of the extended arms of Kamar Chavez Brown.
Great effort, great pass, but just couldn't pull it in. A little off target.
So second down, 10 yards to go, of course. You saw Landon William Callis score his 134th career touchdown, 2 shy of the all-time state record held by his cousin, Jaquiz Rogers. Pass is complete. And a gain up to the 31-yard line, about 3 yards short of the first down. Jeremy Rawls, no, scratch that. Judah Edomobi on the reception. Jeremy Rawls is a big offensive lineman. Third down and 2. Williams Callis, the fake is to him. The pass is incomplete. And on 3rd and 2, they go to the air.
Incomplete pass intended for number 4, Kamar Chavez Brown.
And that didn't work.
It didn't. It was hot. The man was covered. And on 3rd and 2, deep in your own territory. I think that would have been Landon Williams Callis time. We're going to work on getting some stats from him this game.
4th down and 2 from the 35-yard line. And we have
There's a lot of things
a whistle. And we had a timeout. I think the play clock was going to tick down to 0, so they opt to burn a timeout rather than lose the 5 yards on a potential delay of game call.
Well, that timeout could turn out to be very important.
We shall see as the game goes on.
Yeah, on this side of the field, man, the Randall fans, there is a bunch of Lions out here, and I think just kind of casual high school fans as well that are out here just wanting to see these 2 heavyweights go at it.
So Kyron Cooley to punt. 4th down and 3. It's a low line drive. It will not be fielded. And Rolls gets a nice roll all the way, still going to the 24-yard line.
Wow, fortunate roll right there.
It just kept rolling and rolling. It wasn't a great punt at all, but got a nice roll. So South Oak Cliff, which didn't do a whole lot offensively in that first half, the touchdown was as a result of a interception, and then a penalty gave them a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. And
we caught the South Oak Cliff coaches going down in the elevator, and they really felt, man, they missed a big opportunity with that touchdown that was dropped. Very optimistic, however.
So Jaden Williams will hand off, and a big hit and no gain.
What a heck of a tackle right there.
Kenneth Jones stopped for no gain.
Bull Harris.
Kenneth Young, that is.
Boom. Bull Harris. What a great football name. Meets him at the point of contact. That's called filling a hole right there. Great tackle, open field.
Second down and 10 from the 25-yard line. And nothing there again. They go right up the gut. And we got some little extracurricular, a lot of whistles.
Another helmet. This is big. Their running back, their starting running back has got to go out on a 3rd and 7.
I think we've seen a record number of helmets come off in one half of play.
I don't get it. But, you know, as diverse and creative as Randall's offense has been, it's kind of the opposite for South Oak Cliff. Again, very early in this game, they have
Williams in trouble. He's going to be sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Just as
reversed his field.
Tyron Cooley coming out of his linebacker spot and was shot out of a cannon. And it's one thing to get burned on a move like that where the quarterback can get loose, but he was not fooled. Tremendous job getting him on the ground. Wow.
Big hit by Cooley. And the punt is short, but will not be fielder, but it gets a good Randall bounce back the other way. Down at the 42-yard line of South Oak Cliff. So great job by the Randall defense.
Right, the Randall defense is bowing his neck right there. And, you know, they're kind of also pretty creative. They're coming from different spots of the field. And on 2 consecutive plays, you had 2 different linebackers get penetration, sack the quarterback. And, man, they are an aggressive defense.
Pitch to Williams Callis, big opening. And he gets 7 yards to the 38-yard line. Even when he doesn't get much, he gets a lot.
He does. He just kind of falls forward.
Tackled by number 7, Cody Smith.
And
the fake.
Oh, nice
Coming
move.
back the other way. Close to the first down. They spot it right at the marker at the 33-yard line.
Carried by number 13, Avery Ford.
Avery Ford is little. Avery Ford is in the middle of all the little skirmishes. He's a tough cat.
It's a first down for the Lions from the 34. Inside handoff, Williams Callis.
Handoff.
And he pops his way.
Picks up 7. Controlling the clock.
Carried by number 1, Landon William Callis.
This is really good play calling.
Tackled by number 2.
Watch out for my guy. Jamarian Jones getting ready to do something here. There he is.
There he is, handoff, and he powers his way close to the first down marker.
Him having that fumble really got South Oak Cliff out of a jam in that first half.
Third and 1. The pitch.
Oh,
and we have a flag. We have another flag.
The dreaded holding.
Carried by number 1, Landon William Callis. Tackled by number 9.
Waiting for the official call. 6:54 to go in the third quarter. Low-scoring season opener for 2 high-powered teams, 13-7. And I guess Randall felt if they run to snap the ball, they wouldn't mark off the penalty.
Well, I think the ref was asking if they wanted to decline that and make it a 4th and 3, but he knew it right when he.
Well, it wouldn't have been 3. It would have been a short. It would have been about 4th and maybe a yard.
Yeah, Avery Ford called on that hold. Little guy can't hold like that. Wow,
And another flag goes down.
Fumble.
There's a fumble.
And I think there's just too much motion.
Oak
There's too much
Cliff
motion going on before the snap.
recovers the fumble. And that penalty will go against Randall. Yeah. Illegal shift. That's declined. And another turnover. And the Golden Bears are back in business at their own 31-yard line.
Wow, that's a tough. Jamarian Jones, while I was singing his praises early, that's the second fumble right here. Stop, starts, boom. Helmet right
Perfect
on
hit.
the ball. That was a perfect helmet on the ball. That's a masterclass right there. Clip it, clip that video.
Jaden Williams will fake. He rolls left, fires, and it's incomplete. Had it for just a second, but nice defensive play by Julian Garena.
I really love the energy. Randall has good energy. I mean, their defense is getting to the ball. I don't think anybody was really talking about their defense. Landon gets all the pub, but nobody's been talking about this defense, who lost a lot of players last year.
Throws a strike again.
God. That ball is going so fast.
Pat Oliver knocks it away.
I mean, he is gassing that ball in there.
So 2 bullet passes go incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Here's Williams in trouble. He just floats it out there, and it is incomplete. Once again, another nice defensive play. Cameron Wade for the Lions.
I tell you what, they're getting after this quarterback. Look at the duress. He's pinballing all over the place and has to heave it up there, but it almost is complete. Number 18 he could have come down with that.
Tristan Moore with a shot at making the catch. Now another punt by Leo Varela. He's had a lot of them this game.
But here's the deal.
What's the deal?
South Oak Cliff is hanging around. They scored a touchdown.
Nice high punt. And it'll bounce, go out of bounds at the 33. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back from Prairie View A&M University.
This is for the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do-the-thing.
We're back ever so quickly. After the punt, Richmond Randall will take over with 6:16 to go. And Matt, I believe we had another penalty.
We had another personal foul on South Oak Cliff.
That's, I believe, 5 personal fouls against South Oak Cliff. That's amazing. 49-yard line now where they'll take over Richmond Randall. 6:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Williams Callis. And he is stopped. Good job by the defense of the Golden Bears.
Number 1, Landon Callis. William Callis.
And what kind of puts him in a little bit of a bind is Jamarian Jones was having a tremendous first half, and now he's getting the fumbles, right? So they're probably a little leery of putting him back in. So it's going to be Landon.
Here's Williams Callis, big opening, And the flag comes in, and that's most likely going to come back.
You could literally call holding on every play. However.
Well, they have in this game. And off comes the helmet, so out comes Williams Callis. And he doesn't look happy at all.
Please reset the game clock to 5:39. 5:39.
Just when he gets rolling, you know, he gets rolling, going downhill, and then you got a penalty that brings you back. That's a pretty big penalty, Todd.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They were down to the 30-yard line and a first down. Now they're back at their own 40, 2nd and 20. Bratcher will hand it off. And a gain of 4 to the 44-yard line. And another player down.
Number 14, Avery Ford on the carry.
Maybe another cramp is what it looks like.
Please reset the game clock to 5:30. 5:30.
Yeah, it just kind of slows the momentum of the game down.
And up on his feet, that's good to see. Probably just a cramp. All right, so the Randall Lions will go back to work facing 3rd and 15 from the 44-yard line, leading 13-7. A game that's been highlighted by one penalty after another on the season opener for the state finalists and the state champions from South Oak Cliff. Here's Bratcher in trouble, and he gets sacked hard way back at the 29-yard line. Kyron Lewis-Strawn among those there. Number 10,
And number 9,
a big play. Jadarian Jones also in on the tackle for South Oak Cliff. So the Golden Bears defense makes a huge stop. Now the punt is short. Takes a big roll down to the, still going and still going, finally at the 20-yard line. Matt, they're getting those rolls on those punts.
They are flipping the field. That is a huge deal, being able to flip the field like that. Okay, Landon Williams, Callis fans. John Poorman, Houston Chronicle, stat man. Thank you, John Poorman.
Oh, is he next to us?
Yes.
Oh, hi, John.
19 carries for 146 yards so far. It's,
and it just,
you wouldn't think that.
Yeah.
Imagine if there weren't so many penalties. 19 for 146.
Yeah, he had about a 20-yarder negated the last drive with that holding penalty. So that short pass is complete, but no gain.
Jaden Williams has got to lighten up. He is just trying to throw the ball through a door. I mean, he's got a finesse. Give us a little finesse on this.
And off left side.
There's that defense again.
Defense with a smothering stop.
Here's that defense. I tell you what, we've called L.J. Gonzalez and Cameron Hippolyte. A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they are straight balling. As well as Bull Harris, number 9.
Hippolyte is more like hippo heavy. Hypolite. I guess it's probably hypolite. We'll find out.
Yeah. Puts him in another 3rd and 10.
We'll get a coach to text you in a minute here with the correct pronunciation. 3rd and long again for the Golden Bears. Williams just slings it again, and that's just too hot to handle.
Well, we're going to have a roughing the passer.
You're correct. There it
That's
is.
a personal foul. That's a killer. Because they're getting off the field.
Yeah.
And that's a 15-yard penalty.
And there was, he'd already let the ball away go. Here's the replay.
But look at this. This looks like a shortstop.
He goes high. It looked like, well, we lost the hit. It looked like it might have been a little high on the hit, but regardless, it's 15 yards and first down at the 35 for South Oak Cliff. Williams gets sacked. There's a fumble.
Ball's down.
And recovered. First down for Randall. Kyron Cooley for the Lions.
Jamori Levi, number 11, comes up with it. Watch, just staying with this. Number 11. Watch.
Okay.
Stays with it, stays with it, stays with it.
Well, actually, it was number 20 who made the hit. And number 11, Jamori Levi, actually made the recovery.
Wallen Rebector.
Wallen Rebector made the big hit. Cooley was in the area, but it was actually Jamari Levi who made the tackle, made the hit. Made the recovery. So first down at the 21-yard line for Randall. Here's William Callis to the 10, the 5, and a touchdown for the Lions. Landon Williams Callis with career touchdown number 135, one short of tying the all-time record.
And that puts him at 168. 168 yards, 20 touchdowns. Again, he just makes it look so easy, follows his blocks, and that's a wrap. And I'm telling you, if you put the tape on of his, I think it's his cousin, Jaquiz Rogers.
Yes.
It's the same guy.
Well, I covered Jaquiz a lot in high school, Lamar Consolidated.
I mean it.
And their styles are very similar.
And that dude could get it. They're the same guy.
Number 81, Jensen.
All right, we'll be back in a minute.
All right, we are back at Prairie View A&M University. Landon Williams-Callis with the touchdown. And Randall, after the turnover and the big defensive play, leads it 20-7 on the return. And I think the story of this game, obviously, besides Williams-Callis, Matt, is that Randall defense.
I mean, the defense is going off. Penetration. They're finding, they're doing it from different angles. So that's really confusing this quarterback. And he is getting very frustrated in that pocket. Because they're getting after him. And up front, they're not letting anything break big right up the gut running the ball.
And another short gain. Kenneth Young on the carry for South Oak Cliff. He gets about 3 yards up to the 35-yard line.
We can't fail to mention Caleb George, big number 90. Big number 90 in the middle there also, doing a tremendous job just plugging the holes. The combination of George and Cameron Hippolyte in the middle is really, really imposing.
Williams will throw, and it's too hot to handle again.
He's just throwing it too hard. He's thrown it too hard from an arm slot that is kind of awkward. It's a shortstop type throw.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Randall's been in the film room. They are very well prepared for this game, and I would have considered them not a pretty big underdog, but an underdog coming into this game after the performance in the state championship game. And everybody knowing
Williams
about
will sling it again.
This is not happening.
And it's incomplete.
He can't get in rhythm. He can't get in rhythm because he's getting so much pressure on him. And he's forced to throw a fastball every time. And they are going three. You can't go 3 and out like this. You got to, sustain some drives. But, man, going 3 and out like that is tough. Several times. All right.
So yet another punt.
Good punt.
High punt taken by Jameer Young. Right.
What are you doing?
The ball's still loose. And recovered back at the 15-yard line.
A little awareness, Jameer Young.
Kamar Chavez Brown saves the day.
Coach is about ready to have a heart. Really? Bad idea. Bad idea. Just let it roll. You're not going to make a play from there. Special teams drives me nuts.
So, Matt, we are one touchdown away from potential Texas high school history here.
Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. So, the numbers as of right now, 20 carries, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And the handoff is to Williams-Callis. He gets 3 yards up to the 19-yard line. A lot of chatting there.
Dude, just
Boy.
chill out. Chill out.
That's a little much.
Nobody wants to see the chatter.
No, it's silly, and he just scored touchdown. 2nd down and 6. And gets a couple. You know, we did that game last year when they played Iowa Colony. Landon got off to a bad start. He had a couple fumbles first 2 times.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
And that was the worst thing that could have happened for the Pioneers, because after that, they got in a big hole. They were down, what,
21-0 or something.
And
He just went off.
Yeah, so I don't think you want to do anything else to fuel the fire. They're down and 4. And
I think
play clock is not working.
Run it off.
Hasn't been working all game, but it looks like they can run off, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. And that is the end of the third quarter. After 3, Richmond Randle 20, South Oak Cliff 7. We'll take a very quick break and be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Over there. We are back for the fourth quarter here at Prairie View A&M University. This is Todd Freed along with Matt Malatesta. Richmond Randle leading South Oak Cliff 20-7 in a rematch of the last 2 5A Division II state finals. This time around, it's the season opener. Here's Landon William Callis on the pitch, gets around the end to the 25 and pushed out of bounds right there. First down. He knows where the marker is.
Number 1, Landon William Callis on the carry.
You keeping track of the yardage there, Matt?
I am.
All right, let's give him 5 more.
Out of bounds by number 7, Cody Smith.
Well, they're trying to figure the mark out. And the South Oak Cliff coaches are like, he was short.
All right, looks like they're going to measure. I don't know. Randall winding up to run a play. Scoreboard says 1st and 10. The yard marker says 3rd down.
And it's either going to be 4th down or it should be 1st down.
1st down.
Is there a timeout? What are we doing over here?
All right, they finally got it straightened out. It is a 1st down for Randall at the 26-yard line. And they run it up the left side and still going all the way up to the 40-yard line, and another 1st down for the Randall Lions. Once again, it's Landon Williams Callis. And he's going to wear you down.
That's what I'm saying. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. He just continues to bludgeon.
Tackled by number 1, Isaiah Odom.
Lions using plenty of clock. 11:10 to go here in the game. there's a fumble, and South Oak Cliff recovers. Big turnover.
It is a big turnover.
It's a huge turnover.
I'm just confused at who he. Okay, he wanted to throw it to Landon, and it wasn't supposed to go to Landon.
Looked like Pharrell Spencer on the recovery for the Golden Bears. So huge break.
Looks like Avery Ford, number 14, was supposed to get that ball, and he didn't.
So a reprieve for the Golden Bears, down 20-7 at the 37-yard line of Randall. They'll hand it off, and getting through there and still going, and finally knocked out of bounds after a gain of 8.
And that's what you got to do. Run the ball.
Kenneth Young on the carry.
The quarterback does not have a hot hand. He doesn't have a hot hand. Just move. I mean, look, it's 2 scores. It's less than 2 scores. Just take your time. You got plenty of time left. I'm not saying they should run all of this clock, but
and they hand it off up the middle, and that's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Once again, it's Kenneth Young on the
defense. I believe it's Preston Rambo, the DC. I mean, this defense is something for Randall. And again, not thought of as a big defensive team, but their front is solid. This is important. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.
And keeps it and breaks a tackle, and a big first down for Jaden Williams. Down to the 21-yard line.
When you're not having success through the air, run the ball. It's a great
one of their best
read
runs
option.
of the game.
I mean, well designed, well played. He can run it. Again, they were taking their time. Again, they have a lot of time.
Again, the play clock is not operating. So here's Kenneth Young, left side. And we saw another helmet come flying.
Young's helmet comes off again. He's got to come off the field.
You know, if they kept a record for most helmets lost in a game, we'd be right up there.
It doesn't make sense. And it's not just South Oak Cliff. It's
both teams.
Both teams. Yeah. It looks like they are trying to get under there and get those helmets off.
Yeah, those helmets been flying out all night. 2nd down and 9 from the 19-yard line. Here's Jaden Williams again. In trouble. Now he'll run. He throws on the run, and we have a flag. This one's going to come back. It's complete all the way down to the 10-yard line. Would have been 1st and goal. But the flag comes out in the backfield, and it's going to be holding against the Golden Bears. And penalties have been a killer for South Oak Cliff all game long.
Yeah, it's just those drive killers. What I am impressed by is the lack of pre-snap penalties. You know, we get eaten up on those in other games in high school, but they've done a good job there. But, you know, I see what they're looking at.
Yeah.
But
it didn't look like a whole lot.
It didn't.
So instead of 1st and goal at the 10, it's now 2nd down and 20 back at the 30-yard line. And Williams will throw, and he gets sacked back at the 34.
I mean, L.J. Gonzalez, we've called his name all night, number 10. It's, oh, now his helmet comes off, and the quarterback's got to come off the field.
It's really remarkable.
Unless they called a timeout. Oof.
Well, they can call a timeout so that he can stay in the game.
Ooh, number
look at
40
that.
giving him the business a little bit.
Yeah, so they call the timeout, and I believe that will allow him to stay in the game. So it's a smart timeout.
Randall may
You
have
don't
got
wanna
away
lose
with one.
on that hit.
that
Let's
late
watch it
hit.
again. So here's
Great
the,
job, number 10. Getting him down, getting the foot. Kaboosh.
Ooh, ow. Yeah, that was, and the helmet had already come out.
Hippolyte coming in, giving the business right there.
And the way the flags have been flying, I'm surprised that one didn't come down there.
To all our fans, thank you for coming out and supporting these outstanding student athletes. Enjoy the game, cheer loud, and most importantly, drive safe and have a great night.
At the end of the third, Ridge Point is up 29-26
Ooh, good game at Dickinson.
at Dickinson. How about Cy Falls? 16-3 over Strake Jesuit in the third. Strake Jesuit might look a little different with old Johnny Abear now at University of Houston.
That's a tough loss.
Whew. That was a special player.
Yeah, that's one of the most fun players I've had the privilege to cover over the last many years. We talk about great running backs. He's right up there. Jaquiz Rogers, who we talked about in the early 2000s, Landon's cousin, and then you went to Sam McGuffey, Fozzie Whitaker, and on and on and on. Williams goes deep to the end zone, and that pass is knocked away.
Great defense. Just a little bit long, but really good defense by Patrick Oliver. Patrick Oliver's been at Randall, it seems like, for a minute. But a great job, great coverage.
So what do you do here? It's 4th and 23. You're at the 34-yard line. You don't get a whole
timeout.
You know, obviously the odds of getting that are pretty slim, but you don't get much if you punt the ball. The odds are it's going to go out of the end zone and it comes back to the 20. So we have another timeout on the field. Let's take a quick break and we'll come right back and see what they decide to do. We'll be right back.
This is for the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do the thing.
All right, we are right back. And so on 4th and 23 at the Randall 34, it looks like they will go for it. I mean, you could have a little pooch quick kick. I guess that's a possibility as well. They may just heave it into the end zone. Oh, they're going to try and drop. No, there you go. Jaden Williams back to throw. Has a man there. Oh,
right off his hands.
That had a chance.
It did. We thought there was a hold at the top of the screen, but who's counting? But I mean, good defense.
Javion Jefferson had a chance to make the catch on 4th and 23, and he did have a step on the defender, not a whole lot. but pretty good
right
coverage.
Off of his arm, good coverage, but kind of a catchable ball. Now we'll see.
Cameron Wade on the defense for the Lions. So 7-11 remaining. Once again, South Oak Cliff could not take advantage of a fumble, and the Randall defense rises to the occasion, and we're going to see a heavy dose of Landon Williams-Callis. And Matt, would you believe this? Another helmet flew off.
I believe it. I believe it.
You know, I wish we had been keeping count. It would be the stat of the game. Right behind Landon's rushing yards and touchdowns. The next stat would be lost helmets. What do you think we're up to? At least about a dozen?
No, way more than that.
I mean, it's happening every series. More than once. Bratcher will keep and nowhere to go. He gets away a little bit. Then a big hit. Do we get a foul? I don't see a flag. Thought we might get a personal foul.
And the clock stopped, which they didn't want that to happen.
That sets up a big 3rd down and 6 from the 36 with 6:56 remaining. And it's Williams-Callis, left side, breaks it back, still going, gets by a defender.
He knows what to do. He knows.
And he goes down, and he gets a 1st down for the Lions.
That is a great piece of running.
Add up those yards, will you? And that keeps the clock going with 6:30 remaining. The score here would pretty much seal the deal as it is. Randall in great shape, leading by 13. 1st down at the 44-yard line.
And that gets Landon Williams-Callis over the 200 mark, 205.
And there he goes again, and a lot more. And another 1st down. Wait, did he lose the ball? Well, they're saying he's down right there. 1st down at the 44-yard line. 11 yards for Landon Williams-Callis.
1st down, Lions.
And up in Dallas, Allen beats Duncanville 19-7. We had a chance to see Duncanville also. Very young team. They're going to be amazing in the next couple of years. Pretty young team, but Allen takes down Duncanville. South Lake Carroll had a wild game.
Flag.
Had a wild game yesterday. They're down 27-0 to Jinx and end up winning.
Oh my. And we have procedure against Randall.
Des Bryant's son is on that team.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. North Shore won big over Lancaster.
First down from midfield for the Lions. Bratcher will roll right. And he gets away.
Oh, gosh. He got hit
Was
so
that a
far.
mouthpiece that went flying?
Mouthpiece.
Or was that his...
and I'm not sure that was Bratcher. I think that was kind of a...
Was that a mouthpiece or part of the helmet strap?
That was Jameer Young on the carry.
And then we have an official's...
Man, we're having a...
Do we have a...
Injury?
Yeah, we have a player down. You see right there.
Yep.
South Oak Cliff player down at the 45-yard line now, rolling onto his back. So I think we should take a break while they're attending. We'll take a short break while they're attending to the injured player. We'll be right back. All right, we are right back after the injury. Nothing serious, good to report. It's 2nd down and 14 for the Lions. Here's Landon Williams-Callis up the middle, breaks a tackle, still going, and 1st down for Landon Williams-Callis. 16 yards to add to his total. Another big run by Landon. And right now, the Lions about to seal the deal. Only 4 minutes remaining and leading 20-7. And bad exchange there. They lose 4 yards. The big suspense right now, Matt.
Yes.
As if Landon can get into the end zone to tie his cousin Jaquiz's record for the most touchdowns ever in UIL Texas high school football history. With 2 tonight, Williams-Callis is up to 135. Jaquiz Rogers had 136 in his illustrious career. And not that time. Right up the middle, gain of a yard. But the clock keeps ticking. It'll be 3rd down and 12, and we are at the 3-minute mark. So impressive showing, especially by the defense of the Richmond Randle Lions. The only score by South Oak Cliff came as a result of an interception and a penalty that gave them the ball at the 5-yard line. So it was a 5-yard drive that got the Golden Eagles a touchdown. Otherwise, the Lions defense has done a sensational job. Here's Williams-Callis. No, it's a fake. Brady Bratcher keeps, gets around the right side, stumbles, dives, and we have a penalty.
Well, okay, so Brady Bratcher is not in the game.
Oh, they changed that.
They have changed the quarterback to Jameer Young. He's been in the most of this series.
Brought down by number 8, Balin Brandon, and number 1, Isaiah.
So he stumbled forward just short of the 1st down, but we'll see what the penalty is.
It's going to be a hold on the outside here, number 13. So they're going to have to take the penalty. Because it would have been a 1st down if not. And look, state of Texas. Randall has put everybody on notice, knocking off the number 1 5A D2 team and the defending state champs, South Oak Cliff. It's not over yet, of course, but I mean,
well, it pretty much is. Landon Williams-Callis fumbles, or maybe it isn't, Matt. Well, there's still only 2 touchdowns, but now the clock is still ticking. They got us. There you go. 2:10 remaining, and you'll have your 2-minute timeout. So they just needed to run a couple more plays and get a 1st down to ice it. So still a little bit of hope for South Oak Cliff. They'll have to score in a hurry and get an onside kick and all that good stuff. But another fumble by Randall, and
so the official numbers, unofficial, let's call it unofficial.
Yeah, it's unofficial if they're on your stat sheet.
30 carries, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Not a bad way to start it off.
No. I mean, I can't imagine the rest of his opponents, because this is a pretty stout defense.
Pass left side is complete, and getting through to the 40. down the sidelines, still going.
It's a touchdown.
And it's a touchdown. Oh, my. Wow. Kenneth Young blazes down the sidelines with 1:59 remaining. And it's 20-13.
And I'm telling you, they can score quick, very quick. Now, that's a bit of a shock to the system there.
Yeah, I thought it was over. It's 2:10 remaining. They have the ball at the 40-yard line of South Oak Cliff, winning by 20-7. Turnover, touchdown. Extra point is good. That was big. All right, we'll take a quick break, and we're in for a fantastic finish. We'll be right back.
This is for the driven, for those ready to do the thing, for the caretakers, turning compassion into credentials, for the builders, ready to create a better world after their 8 to 5, and for the comeback stories, who start again with purpose and never stop working for what's next. Because at Lone Star College, there's always success for the driven. Enroll today at lonestar.edu/do-the-thing.
We're back with South Oak Cliff trying to pull out a miraculous comeback. They get the touchdown after the fumble. Here it is again. Quick pass. And then
two missed tackles.
And then just turns on the speed. One man to beat. And what a play by Kenneth Young of South Oak Cliff. So that will set up the onside kick.
Yes, it will.
Oak Cliff only has 2 timeouts remaining, so they pretty much need to recover this. Might be able to get the ball back, maybe, but doubtful unless they recover this onside kick. It's going to be Leo Varela. He's been busy tonight, mostly punting the ball. But now a chance to give his team an opportunity for an improbable comeback. Here's the kick. It's a high pooch kick, and it goes out of bounds, and that was not good.
Well, that's a flag also. I'm not sure that's what they wanted to do.
No, not at all.
I know they wanted to drop it in that sweet spot, but I mean, he kicked it too long.
He kicked it too hard.
And it's out of bounds.
It's Randall football.
It's Randall football, but like
they didn't have a chance.
35-yard line.
I think you're right. I think he was looking for the pooch, and it was more of a pop. So you have 2 timeouts remaining with 1:56. I don't think you can get the ball back.
Yeah, it'll be tough.
Barring a turnover, of course. I would have liked to seen an old-fashioned onside kick.
Squibber right at somebody's knees.
Yeah.
Well, what I find interesting is...
What do you find interesting?
They went back to they went back to Grady Bradshaw at quarterback.
All right, 1:59 remaining, 2 timeouts remaining for South Oak Cliff. Season opener, 20-14, Randall.
Wait.
So, you know, we thought Landon was done for the night. Well, he's got an opportunity to rack up a lot more yards here. And he will get 6 more here up to the 39-yard line. So
timeout.
There's the timeout.
Some weird stuff happening. Looked like a player was trying to yank Landon Williams' mouthpiece out, and Landon ran over to him and grabbed it back from him.
Wow. And you see Coach Randall talking to the officials.
Yeah. It's like, don't let this get out of hand at the very end here.